I think it would be better to have the panels connected using buttons and buttonholes. Other options I considered were zips or lace up. I think the look of buttons over lace up would suit a wider variety of people, and it would be more adjustable than using a zip, as you can have multiple rows of buttonholes for increased adjustability over a zip which only has one placement option. It was hard to figure out the spacing between the buttons as I didn't want to have too many buttons unnecessarily, but having too little would mean there'd be gaps when people wore it. I decided on having a button every 10 centimeters, but if it's not enough, I will add more later. I marked the button placement every 10 centimeters, starting from the waist, going down to the hem along the panel line. I then added a 2 centimeter overlap either side of the line. To finish the edges of the pieces, I will overlock and bind them so I don't need to worry about adding any seam allowance. I went over the lines in coloured pen so I don't get confused when tracing the panels and I know which out of the multiple lines I need to follow. I labelled the pieces and added seam allowance to the centre front and centre back and inside leg seams. I also added the horizontal lines at the crotch and the knee as they'll be very helpful when it comes to creating the horizontal panelling and getting everything to line up.